That was weird. I went live way before we were supposed to, and it was like mad at me. Hi, guys, and welcome in. So we are about to get started. So wherever you're at, get comfortable, grab a drink. This is going to be Sexy Comics Part 2. In my opinion, might even be better than Part 1, but we'll let you guys decide that. Don't go anywhere. We will be right. Wrong. There we go. We will be right back. Well, damn, there were 23 people waiting for us. So yeah, good thing we started early. Welcome in everyone to Comic Book Women. As I was saying last week, we covered sexy comics for Valentine's Day, but it was such a hit. We just couldn't resist the urge to do it again. So here we are. Before we get started, shout out to our sponsors over at Cover Price. There's a code in the description if you want to try them out for 1 month for only 99 cents. And shout out to Bird City Comics. Thank you guys who came out and supported Feral #1 by Trish Forstner and Tony Fleece. We did sell out on that cover, which was awesome. And I can't show you, but I can tell you we have another one launching this Friday, and we'll be showing the image for it tomorrow. Trust me, it's good. So yeah. All right, let's do a little sex talk here, girls. Are you guys excited? Lucy brought the red lip, so I know she's ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, excited. Let's do this.
I'm distracted by Lucy, so
I keep staring at her too.
What?
Right? I'm gonna be like, what covers?
Stop it.
My 16-year-old daughter walked in right when I said, "Go ahead. What do you want to say?"
Lucy, you look so pretty. Oh my god.
Oh my
Your
god.
lipstick is popping so hard. It's
Your
like
lipstick's
bringing out
popping
your
so
undertone.
hard.
This is so pretty.
You
Oh,
can compliment anybody, so that's like a unicorn, a 16-year-old compliment.
Rude.
Thank you, Ellie. Love you.
She loves you too.
That's a hard.
I'm gonna go watch.
All right, love you. Jen, are you excited for part 2?
Yes. No pressure. No pressure.
I mean, last week's show was pretty hard to beat. There were a lot of really, really good covers. Why is Lucy all dolled up? She's trying to seduce you guys. That's what that is. Where do you find these comics that you are making? What? Oh,
For
go to birdcitycomics.com or our Bird City Comics Instagram. Either one will work. Sorry, I didn't quite understand. Hi, H&H. Welcome in. All right, Lucy, you're back on comics.
I will add the link for Bird City Comics in a second.
What's a sadi?
I don't know what that means.
Uh,
I don't know. What is it? What does that mean?
Yeah.
Sadi. I don't know. I was thinking like MILF, but that doesn't work.
soft on the
Soft on the eyes. No, wait. Eyes are with an E. Damn it.
Oh.
Oh. Well, damn. You guys are just clever. All right. Let's just jump right in. So let's talk a little bit. I know we're all going to be staring at you the whole show, Lucy. No pressure. We're all just looking straight down. All right. So yeah, Comic Book Women Valentine's Day Part 2. There's a reason behind why we kind of all chose the covers that we picked. Some of them are obvious. Some of them are a little bit more subtle. Jen, do you want to add to that a little bit?
So one thing when we were putting this together is that we've covered so many artists like Adam Hughes and Dave Stevens, and we did a Vampirella show one time. There's so many artists we've already covered that we've covered sexy covers before. So we really tried not to do those again, but it's really tough. So if you guys miss any, like if there's any artists you really like that we haven't covered, let us know. But most likely we've covered some of the, it's almost 3 years, right?
Yeah. Just go back and search the title or the artist that you're thinking of, and we probably did a show for him. I mean, chances are we did. And if we didn't, leave a comment afterwards and we will.
Yes, just CBW and then that.
Perfect. Sarah?
I'm excited. Like all these wonderful, sexy covers. I can't wait to see. I didn't get to see what you guys picked. I've seen what I've picked, and I know it's kind of hot and sexy. So
We're not going to disappoint you. And Lucy just freaking wore the cover to the show tonight.
right?
God, I'm seriously distracted. Lucy, what about you? Your covers are a little bit more like romantic, right? Well, one of them is.
One of them. Well, see, I wanted to pick, like, I don't know, like, I just think, like, Saga, like, obviously one of my pick, and it's right there. You can see it, like, just Marco and Alana, like, just those two. It's not only sexy, but it's romantic. It has. If you read it, you know how it starts, right? Like, it's just,
Yeah.
I remember when I first picked up that book, it was when I was just getting started into comics, and I was like, whoa, what am I reading here?
I thought you were saying, like, right when I got pregnant, I read that. No.
I was pregnant at the time. I think it was like, the beginning of my pregnancy, and I was just like, ugh.
And you read
Whoa.
Saga.
Yeah,
That's pretty
it
rough.
was a tough one to read. Well, yeah, but it was just so good. And I mean, the other one, it was like the story, but also the cover, and the other one, I picked them mostly because of the cover.
All right, let's pause for a quick second. We all need to blow Nimesh some kisses.
Oh, yay. Kisses.
It's still February, so that still counts.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Nimesh.
And
We
Rob-
appreciate you.
And Rob, I want to say that there are a lot of comics that have things that we can't put on the show. So we are
Yes.
considering possibly not the OnlyFans, but
No,
like
no. We are
doing
new to
like
it, right?
but like possibly doing something more adult. But I don't know how
Yeah.
to. We try to figure that out because
Yeah.
We might be able to. We're going to see. And TiVo, we did one Cry for Dawn cover. I know you're probably thinking of the one where she's like bent over facing the camera, but I wasn't sure if we would get flagged for it. So I was like, "Ugh."
Yeah.
the second print.
Yeah. That's the one that everybody seems to want. But I was like, I think this one's pretty good too. So let's just keep moving. We're going to talk a little bit about sexy covers. If you guys are just joining us, there's over 40 of you in the house. We're going to move pretty quick. I would say to keep the chat, chat friendly, but we were worse than the chat was last week. So
Yeah.
I think
And actually,
we need to be.
you need gifts, goods, and books. On slide 3, I need to ask you a question.
All right, remember, unneed gifts, or you need gifts.
Yeah, slide 3.
All right, so slide 1, what do we have first? Ooh.
Actually, on the right-hand side, the Phantom Lady 17 by Matt Baker, sorry, is actually a pick from the last show from someone that commented in the comments.
Oh, nice.
It's Gordon Mahan 6485 he mentioned this, and so that's his pick. It's Phantom Lady number 17 from 1948. But on the right-hand side, it's JoJo Comics number 11 from 1948. It's Jack Kamen bondage cover.
I never knew that Adam Hughes cover was an homage. I always thought that was an original.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I never realized that just blows my mind. When you saw that, I was like, wait, that's not Adam Hughes, but it's the same. That's a really cool pick. I can definitely see the appeal there. She's definitely perky.
So which do you guys pick?
Okay.
Sarah, you're up first.
All right. I'm definitely going with Phantom Lady. I know we actually talked about Matt Baker a while back, but it's such a classic cover. Obviously the girls are in full attention, and is this also considered a bondage cover as well?
See,
I don't.
see what H&H said.
What?
It says, I'll let Gordon know you mentioned his pick. He's a regular on the BCL channel.
Cool, thank you. Because I saw it and I was like, okay, that's true. It's a really good pick.
Yeah. So Sarah goes Baker. What about you,
Absolutely.
Lucy?
Oh, it's a tough one because I do really love Phantom Lady, but I just kind of love JoJo, like the way, even though like she is all trapped and wrapped in all that, she's managed to look still sexy and the hair. It's a tough one for me. I
No, it's
think
not. Phantom Lady all the way.
Yeah, I think I'll pick
All the way.
Phantom Lady. Yeah, but I would think Phantom Lady for sure. Yeah.
Well, let's see here. All right. Oh, well, holy hell.
Yeah.
All right, JoJo in a very good condition. So 3 to 4.5 is going for over $500. A 5.0 most commonly slabbed, roughly around 560. The Phantom Lady. Does anybody in the chat own this? I'm just curious now because we're looking at a
I'd
0.3. Okay, I don't want to sound completely naive. So after a 1.0 comic, when you grade down below that, is it by 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was just point. I've only seen 0.5, 0.1. So that the fact there's a 0.3, I don't. Is it like
Yeah,
a
I didn't know that
page
existed.
Or, oh, it would be a page. It should be something else.
Huh.
You see,
Okay, if
that-
anybody in the chat has an answer to
you
that.
see,
What?
Bruce, that's why I think I'm drawn to JoJo because of the hair. It's my hair.
Really quick. They Call Me Bruce just said something. I forgot. Well, I didn't forget, but I want to bring this up. He very kindly donated 2 covers from last week's show to do as a giveaway for tonight. So make sure you don't leave. We'll tell you how you'll be in the running to win one of these. They're awesome, and these are both from They Call Me Bruce. So
Thank you, Bruce.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Bruce.
super, super nice. Okay, so there we go. A 3.0 it went for almost $17,000. That's incredible.
Wow.
You see, he's going for JoJo because never seen that before.
Ah,
Let's see.
that's a good pick.
It's still really nice. It's still really nice. All right, next up, Sarah, I think these are yours.
Yeah. So when we were talking about sexy covers, Purgatory stuck in my head. And we did a Michael Turner show, and he did a cover for Purgatory. I can't remember the number, but she's just so sexy. So I was like, this is a perfect fit for this show. So on the left-hand side, this is Purgatory number 4. This came out in January of 99. This is Chaos Comics, and this is cover art by Al Riel. So I really don't know a whole lot about Purgatory, but I so want to read these books. So Purgatory in this story is reunited with her ex-lover Santorini, which you can see in this cover. But she doesn't have the best intentions. So yeah, I just think that is just it's a sexy cover. Come on. And then we have on the right-hand side, this is Purgatory Goddess Rising number 1. This is also Chaos Comics, and this also came out in July of 1999. And I don't know who the artist is, but come on. I mean, she's sexy.
You dirty girl, Sarah.
I know. You guys-
Wow.
who doesn't love a pile of skulls between your legs? Like, so.
Fiery.
Hey,
fire
girl.
quill.
Right? So yeah,
Yeah.
these are my picks. I think, again, like I said, I think Purgatory she's just sexy. She's a vampire goddess. Didn't know that. So yeah.
Well, damn. And we're reading some of the comments here. So there is a 0.3 from CBCS. That is a possibility. And a 0.1. So
But they're saying that it's coverless, but right?
but I just mean like the grading is there. But is that the only way to get a 0.1 or a 0.3 is what you're saying? Is it have to be coverless?
Yeah. I think if it has a 0.5 and just really not great. It's still
Oh yeah.
complete.
You need gifts. It won't be available till Friday.
And I added the website right now. Like if you haven't found it, it's right here. If you want to check it out.
All right. So back to Sarah's picks here. Jen, left or right?
Probably left.
Really? Really? Why, Jen?
Oh.
It just covered.
Jen's like, I don't know. What about you, Lucy? Left or
I'll
right?
go with the left. I'll go with the left because even though like without seeing the skull, it looks like they're coming out of her JJ. Like is she pooping them? Is she like somebody says that is she birthing? Like it looks like she's giving birth a pile of a skull. I don't know. I I like the left one better.
I see what you're saying. It kind of missed the sexy mark and got more of like an odd look to it.
Little, yeah.
Oh, but I like the composition of it. So I'm going to go right. All right, let's take a look. So we're looking at $10 for Purgatory on the left-hand side in a very fine condition. If you want a very fine of the Purgatory Goddess Rising, $8. So they're comparable. I would still say, well, I don't know, because now a raw, yeah, they're comparable. I would say it's a tie.
Mhm.
So pick whichever one you like the most.
And
She's
they're
a man eater.
reasonable.
It's
They're
all dead
reasonable.
man because she's a man eater, and then she's eating them out.
Okay, I think we've covered this book before, Jen.
No, we covered the one that Gwen Stacy and Peter get married. It's like a yellow cover.
No. The one on the right.
No, but the one on the
No.
right.
No. You know why I feel like I seen this and the show is because comic lovers talked about the book and I was on the show.
Okay, so
Yeah.
That's why it
thing.
feels like we've seen it.
The one on the left, can you say the name real quick?
El sorprendente hombre araña. El sorprendente hombre araña.
It's 180, issue 180, and it's from 1973. Now, this was picked by, in our last comments from the last show, by LWOP 710. And then on the right-hand side, now I couldn't, so this is the, you need gifts, goods, and books. So I couldn't tell if you wanted this one, which is the Harley Quinn 36, or if it was the one with Batman and Harley Quinn kissing, because you said Valentine's special. So I figured you meant this one because you said 36. So was this right?
Well, damn, these are hard to put up against each other too, because you have like two opposite ends of the spectrum here. But I mean, big booty, right?
Big booty.
Yeah. But see, this is something that I said about on comic. I don't know if I'm always pronounce it. Is it comic lovers? Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Cover lovers.
Comic
Cover
lovers. I love the one on the right. I don't like the way Harley Quinn looks, but Poison Ivy is just like that could be just all on her own. It's just so hot. I love that she looks like that normal body, you know, like at the lines between like her thigh, like I don't know. I just love the way she looks. She looks beautiful. I just love that.
Real quick.
That cover.
So you need gifts. Did you mean the lollipop Friesen one, or did you mean this one? You said that there is one that is that, but like which one was your pick? Because you put it in the comments of the last show. So I was just trying to figure out
Sorry.
if it's different or not.
Yeah, it is very different vibes. It's almost like it's hard to pick between these two. But I think for the most part, we're all gonna go left, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Although Lucy has a point with the Poison Ivy. She is. My attention automatically, Lucy went to Harley, and I was like, ugh.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah,
But
but
then-
if you look at Harley, if you look at Ivy, it's just gorgeous. Like I love it. And I like that how Batman is all like he's dead. Like his body is just like, bleh, you know? I don't know.
So I'm gonna say sorry to you on Undead Gifts. I thought because it said Harley Quinn 36.
It's the Jenny Frison one with the
Valentine's Day, yeah.
That one's
So this
hot.
is Harley Quinn 36, the Steve Beck 1 in 50. There is a Friesen one, and then I couldn't tell if it was also the Valentine special that had Batman and Harley on it. So I'm sorry that I got it wrong.
Oh, it might be the one I posted where she's like having an attitude, sort of.
Yeah. Yep.
That's
Okay.
cute.
Yes.
No worries. All right, let's see what happened here. So we had a very good going for $1,376. If you guys find the Hombre Arana cover on the right-hand side, we're looking at $31, and you said it's a 1 in 50, so it's selling under ratio, which is kind of cool. And I agree with Lucy. If you could just zoom in on that Poison Ivy, I would be sold. So, all right, moving on. Oh, Lucy, this is you on the left.
Ooh.
Oh, yay. Oh, and you put me against Rogue and Gambit. How dare you, Jen?
I'm trying to entice you away from your picks.
Yeah, but in this one, I love Rogue and Gambit, and but I can. I have to. I'll stick to my saga. This is Saga 15. Kate came out in October 2013, and this is Marco and Alana. Writer Brian Wong. I can pronounce his last name. Wong Han. How do you pronounce his last name?
Vaughn?
Is
Vaughn?
it Vaughn?
Brian K. Vaughn?
Brian, yeah. Brian K.
Yeah.
Vaughn. Okay, I wasn't sure. An artist, Fiona Staples. And it's just like, it's like a cover of a romance novel, like it.
Oh, it totally does. Yeah.
Right? Like one of those with, what's his name? The guy with the long hair, like back in the
Fabio.
day. Fabio.
Yeah, Fabio.
And it's just, I love that cover. I love Gambit and Rogue, but this one I can't. Yeah.
I think
Like,
my pick's too dirty though, because you're like picking these sweet things. I think I went the wrong way. Now that I'm seeing your pick, I'm like,
yeah. No, that's good. I like it. No, that's good because we have all sorts of different type of sexy, dirty, I don't know. But yeah.
And then the right hand side is Rogue and Gambit number 4. This is the regular cover A by Steve Morris.
I was trying to figure out who, because it kind of, this artist, it gives me like what's his name? Oh my gosh.
Alex Ross?
No, not Alex Ross. It has like a different styles of different artists. And I can't think of freaking names right now. But Mark Brooks, a little bit of Mark Brooks with
maybe, yeah.
mixed with what's her name? The one who likes to use a lot of bright colors. I can't hear.
Oh, Jen Bartel?
Yes. A little mix of those two, right? I was like trying to figure out who was the artist, but
It looks very colored pencil-y though, so it's like,
I like it.
yeah. All right. Well, for me, I think I would go Saga because I love Saga, and that would be mine.
Yes.
Jen?
I know I can't.
Oh yeah,
No,
can't.
if you have
vote.
to pick one, if you have to pick one, doesn't matter the price.
I
Doesn't
agree.
matter
I would
Right.
choose the cover on the right, but I would want the one on the left.
Jen, if you had $5, which one would you pick?
Left.
All right. Sarah, what about you?
Yeah, I love that Saga cover. That's pure romance right there.
You need to go back into our archive because we actually
Yeah,
made a point
I
of
was just
covering
waiting.
mostly
Yeah.
females. Yeah.
Yes, and once you have to go back, we have covered a lot of the
Did we
females.
do Fiona Staples, Lucy?
We have. I think we have. I don't think we
We've
have.
done rotate
No.
twice.
I
Yes.
don't think we have done Fiona Staples yet, but we have done Jenny. We have done so many girls. Because yes, I agree. There's a lot.
We've done so
just
many
sounded-
girls on this show. It's incredible. Like we
go
just,
wrong, Jen.
we're
As soon
doing
as
girls
you
every
laugh,
Right?
I mean,
A
we are
lot.
a comic book woman,
Anyway, so let's look at the pricing here. We're looking at $4 for the Saga, and if you want the Gambit, it's $3. So both of these are for less than a cup of coffee, and they're both they're sexy. So go to town.
Who was
Okay,
the
see now
one
I
who
feel
did
dirty.
Rogue again.
Steve Morris.
Steve Morris. There you go. Why?
I can't believe we went from Saga all sweet and romantic, and now here I am with ass in the air. But this was my pick. Cry for Dawn. It came out in 1991. Does sex sell? The red cover, which obviously, like what Tiva was saying earlier, I think people are more apt to collect
The
the
second
one where she's,
It's the
the
second
second
print.
yeah, where she's kind of bent over, but I think this is equally sexy, and this is one that I've actually seen in the wild. I know, I'm sorry, but this to me, God, how do I word this without us getting shut down? This is
Provocative?
This is sexy because it leaves imagination for what you're not seeing. And to me, when you have that element of, okay, what's on the other side of this? I think there's nothing hotter than that. So I think this is incredibly underrated. Yeah, that's the artist. So that was my pick.
Wait, you don't know what is on the other side of that?
No,
You don't know
I
how it looks. Every
I know it's on
one
the
looks
other side of this.
different.
I'm just saying it leaves something like, you know how like guys like under boob almost better than like full boob, or they like wet t-shirts more than like completely topless because it leaves some hint of
Yes.
Mystery.
mystery. Yeah. And I think it's really well done. I think when you add the vibrant red, the way that her hair falls over one eye and the pose, I mean, come on.
Rose right there. Like it just that the chain, everything. Yeah. Wow.
So
Love
to
it.
Did I go too dirty?
entice you away
love
Okay.
is Sheena, Queen of the Jungle, issue 6, Arthur Sadum. Sadum? I was trying to entice you away from it, but I don't
I
think
like the reflection. It's naked. She's naked in the reflection.
Oh.
Yeah. And Jen likes reflection covers. So this makes sense that she would pick this.
And it's another one, like you say, it leaves with the imagination, you know, because that's why she's it looks like she's looking at herself and she sees that she's naked and she's covering herself like, oh dang, I'm naked.
I kind of just feel more bad for her though.
the crocodiles.
Yeah, like I kind of feel sorry for her, not like it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I agree it's beautiful, but I wouldn't necessarily call this sexy.
But look, it looks like the girl's freezing.
Right? Girl needs a jacket.
Yeah. Okay. I love your pick, but I'm sticking with Cry for Dawn. I have a beat up copy of this that I'm going to send to Joe and have him get it graded and slabbed up on a wall because I think it's incredibly hot. So, Sarah, left or right?
What's the number for Crying Down?
The Cry for Dawn is number 1, right?
Yeah.
5.
No, wait, 5. No, yeah, 5. Sorry, 5.
Number 5.
From 1991, if you guys try to look it up. Sarah, left or right?
I love all the Dawn books, and you know she's face down, butt up. I love that. So I'm going with your pick on the left.
Yay, Lucy.
Same. Yeah, I'm gonna. Sorry, Jen, but yeah.
Okay. I like the one on the right. It's okay. I thought
I like the one on the right that I think have it on the frame, and that it's just like more artistic, like in a way, like I don't know. It's just
and Arthur's like normally known for doing those zombie covers. So the fact that can do
Bruce is with you.
Oh, like zombie? Are you talking about zombie
people here?
He does like the Marvel zombie stuff, and he's done a bunch of like other zombie like covers. So yeah.
Ooh, good point,
like,
Tony.
What?
Reminds me of the Manara Penthouse comics cover.
Oh,
guys, if you are not following Tony, he has like the best eye for this type of stuff, just comic art in general. So definitely give him a follow if you haven't already. All right, so let's take a look. So
yeah,
if you want the Cry for Dawn, you're looking at $63 for a very fine. Most of these that I've ever seen, actually, I've only seen 2 in my entire life that I don't own, and they're always beat to shit. Like they just get thrown around, and nobody's really preserving these, so they're always beat up. 9.8 is going for over $500, but that asterisk means that it's an older sale. These don't pop up very often on the Bay. And also, the Sheena, $3, guys, and she's yours.
Yeah.
I like that. I like if you take out the Sheena and all that, like, and oh shit, I didn't realize they're freaking alligators. So that's why she's scared. Oh my god! The more I look at this freaking cover, the more I see. Like, I did not see them because she just kind of takes. I saw the reflection, but I didn't realize what it was.
Yeah, but Queen of the Jungle, she should just use them as like skis and just ski off the lake. Command them.
Yeah, like it's just.
I don't mean for it to be raunchy. I don't know. I don't think it's raunchy, but again, it's pick what you want. I feel like I overdid the assignment on this one, but
no, I like it. I like it.
How did you and I overdid it? I have a picture of a woman with skulls between her legs.
Good. I love this. Don't regret your choices, ladies.
I'm honestly not. It says buy this and find out, and that's even better. So, all right, let's keep on going. Okay, this makes me feel better. Now I feel okay.
So on the left is Gold Digger Swimsuit Annual number 2 from 2012. And then on the right-hand side, it's Catwoman number 50. So Zamaika foil 1 in 50 ratio.
Yeah.
I love that you chose that because so much of, I think, sex appeal is in the eyes and the mouth. Like you don't need you don't need the rest of the body, just those 2 things put together, and you create this incredibly seductive image. Sarah?
I'm going with Zamaika's Catwoman. the sheen off the latex, and you're right, like she's got the diamond in her mouth, and the long pointy nails, and I love Catwoman. It's just pure sex.
Mhm.
All right, Lucy.
I'm gonna go with the right. I just like everything you guys just described. Like it's just so beautiful. But yeah, the right.
What were we gonna say? But what?
No, nothing.
Susan Micah, I think, is one of the best modern artists out there. Like her style, the Black Canary she did recently was just incredibly well done. She has like an edginess to her, and yeah, I'm going right as well. The left does nothing for me. Who's the artist on that one?
I couldn't find. It's an annual, and there's like a lot of different ones credited, so I couldn't pinpoint.
Like the face doesn't go with the body really, but I mean, some people do have that body, the face, but I don't know. Not for me.
I agree with H&H. That's too, like, her arms are way too long, and it's like all elbows.
Yeah.
Too much elbows on the left.
Too much.
Tiny face. Yeah.
It's interesting because the chat seems to unanimously have agreed with us. Everybody's going right.
So many good artists. I feel like we're in. There's just so many, like currently. Just those Micah,
yeah.
Fantastic. All right, let's take a look. So we're looking at $18 for a raw copy of Gold Digger Swimsuit Annual. The Sozo Micah is looking at $80 raw. So definitely the winner out of the two of these, and it's perfect. I don't think there's anything I can even try to criticize about that cover. It's beautiful. There's nothing wrong with it. That's true. That's true. All right, moving on. So what do we have up next on the left side?
It's my pick. It's Superman Man of Steel from 1991. It's issue number 6, and it's John Bogdanova and Dennis Jenke. But this is from 91. I just like that he is kissing someone else besides Lois Lane. I mean, classic Lois Lane, right? But this is Lola La from the Island of X. And I don't know. She has nice curves.
Yeah, she is very, what's the word? Voluptuous?
Voluptuous?
Voluptuous.
Yeah. She's got some cakes. Look at that ass.
Yeah.
But I also like that he went for another LL name. Like, you can't get away from it.
That's true. He likes Lois, Lana, and then what was your name again?
La.
La la la.
La la.
La la
Is that her dad like rooting it on? He's like, I'm cool with this union. This makes sense. Make super babies.
Maybe they were on a break, Reef. Like Russ
Yeah, they may have been on a break. Oh man. All right, interesting pick. Sarah, left or right?
Well, so here's the thing is the right is my pick. So this is Harley Quinn number 31 from June of 2023. And this is the fabulous Jenny Frison. And I thought, like, since I gave you guys sex, I thought I would give you love. And I just love this. It's just a tender moment. I have to say, this is probably one of the top 10 covers for me. I just think she just personifies.
For Frison or in general?
For Frison.
Okay.
I just think it personifies the love between Harley and Poison Ivy. And it's just tender romantic moment. So that's my pick.
I love Jenny Frison, and yes, I think that is a beautiful cover, but I think like we've seen this a lot. I feel like I have seen this a lot. For them to for those two, for Harley Quinn and Ivy, I feel like I've seen it a lot. It's almost the same. It kind of reminds me a lot to the cover that Bird City Comics did. It's just a lot of that similar thing, like in the same pose with Superman, with when the kiss and whatever, but how else can, I don't know. I agree with what you said that yes, like you can feel like the love, and then it's just like that sweet moment. You know, and I really like that because of the girl on Superman, because I like that she is thick, and you don't see that as much in comics. You know, like they're always so thin and perfect, and I just love that she's like from the jungle, and you know, being barefoot, and I bet running around, walking so much, like she has to be that kind of, type woman. And I like that little side boob. But this is a hard for me to choose on which one I like, because I really like
Actually,
Prison and that sweet kiss.
Brit's favorite cover is the one you guys did. Was it
ours came out
Cohen?
first.
Carla
Listen to-
Cohen.
Yes,
Carla
that's
Cohen.
a fabulous cover. I totally agree with that, but
No, I'm not. No, it's not. No, it's not like that. I just feel that I've seen this, but it is beautiful. I love Jenny Frison.
oh, I
and
know.
It's just, I feel like it's very similar to something else that we've seen.
Would it have
You know?
helped if if their eyes were open a little bit, if they were looking at each other, maybe?
Kinda creepy.
No.
Oh, that's
that would be
creepy?
creepy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Eyes open?
Yes. Who kisses with their eyes open?
Well,
unless
if they're
you're
kissing you on the
psycho?
forehead, you don't look up.
No.
No.
Like, what's in your scalp? Like, what's going on?
I'm trying to like Anthony kissing me on the forehead. I think my eyes are open for that. I don't close my eyes while he kisses me on the forehead.
Sometimes.
I also think Lola La is topless.
That's what I'm telling you.
All right.
The side boob. It's
Yeah.
topless. She is.
Okay, let's take a look at what the market has to say about it. So we're looking at $3 for Blackout Superman.
What a
Moving on.
cop-out.
And $5 for the Prison. So the Prison technically ekes out a win, but they're both really good covers. They're both solid. I do see what you're saying though, Lucy. Like, I adore Prison. I think that she's just flawless, but it is one of those things where you get used to seeing the same pose and the same positioning, and you just want something different. I get that. Next up, ooh la la. Okay, now I am feeling like we're getting more into where my mindset was. So what do we have on the left, Jen?
So on the last, so here's the thing. These don't have current prices for being that we can give you. So this is all you're going to get. Just this one slide. It's the art of Brian Rod that is a trade paperback from 2002. Now the back cover is extra spicy that we could not even attempt to show you. But it's all of his art. He's been in he's done tons of comic books, and it's just this was Brit's pick. Like, it was like her one of her favorites. I mean, she kind of had a favorite for all of them actually, but she really liked the cover on this one.
This is gorgeous.
So it's from 2002. It's a trade paperback. It sits like, not one has recently sold, but they're around $15 if you want to buy one on like eBay or something. But I'm sure you can probably get one for cheaper. And then on the right-hand side, it's Vampirella 50th anniversary. It's kind of like a thin, it's also like large size. It's not small. It's like bigger than a magazine, but it's not like a trade, right? It's still got that like easily damaged paper, but it's the paintings by Perillo. And also couldn't find one that, like, someone had it like signed with COA, and that's a little bit more. But if you can find the Perillo one, it's sitting around 20 to 15, but none have recently sold. So Perillo versus Brian Rood.
And they're both pretty comparable in regards to the information that we do have. For me, it's a no-brainer. I go left. Sarah?
Yeah, I'm a sucker for that time period, 50s, 60s. It's definitely the left for me.
We actually haven't covered him yet. Oh, wait, have we done Perillo?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe not. I think it's that it takes such skill to have transparent or see-through material like that, and it be done well. And this one's done really, really well. Even the way the light's just kind of peeking where it is, it's really well done. There's a softness and a femininity to it, but also a power to it that's awesome. And I love Perillo. I do. But these two, I just feel like the left is more unique.
Yeah, I definitely want to look more into Brian.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Lucy.
No, I mean, it's just so freaking sexy. The one on the left, yeah. No, I'm going with the left.
I think most of us went left. Even the chat
Yeah.
seemed to be going left. Guys, there's almost 60 of you here with us tonight. Make sure that you are subbed to the channel and give us a thumbs up if you haven't already. One of our amazing members of the chat, they call me Bruce, donated this Perillo Vampirella 666 set. It is the trade and the foil, and we'll be telling you how you can win that in a few minutes, so don't go anywhere.
Oh.
All right. So we
So
don't have the
that-
pricing on that, though.
So it says that Brian Roods equally apt at with airbrush, acrylic paints, colored pencils, and pastels. So he does a multimedia approach to his illustrations.
What's Perillo, you think? Oil?
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
he did.
Yeah, he always uses oils.
I thought he did. Well, maybe I'm wrong. I thought he did color pencil too, but I could be wrong.
We'll have to.
Well, I
do-
think he does, like, he draws it and then he does the oils. No?
I'm not sure.
we'll have to do a show on both of these.
Well,
Hell yeah.
Check his Instagram. Like, he does all those videos and he shows his process. I don't know if he has a YouTube channel, but I know I'll check his social media and he shows.
All right.
Mhm.
Okay, moving on. Lucy, I'll let you kick this off because your pick was on the right.
Okay, yeah, mine is Minky Woodcock, the girl who handcuffed Houdini. And this one came out November 2017. Artist and writer, it's Cynthia Van Cooler. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but the cover artist for this one, it's Robert McGuinness. And I just, again, I love this cover. This one, I picked it up because I just loved how it's showing but not showing. It's just, and not only that, but you guys know like how I am about I guess boobs, that how they're drawn and they look natural, like
Everything on her does, even the
it
hips,
looks
the
natural.
stomach.
Yes, and it just looks like that classic vintage. I don't know. It's just so beautiful.
I think
love
it's
this.
that green overlay too that kind of gives
Yeah.
it that
Mhm.
Yes,
haunting look.
yeah. And I loved, and the story kind of liked it. I liked it a little bit. Her dad's a detective, and she wants to get out of his shadows, and she wants to find out
Oops.
more. But I just
Oops.
Ah!
Good. Whoopsie daisy. They didn't see anything. It's fine.
But yes, I just love that. I love that cover, and yeah,
Whoops.
So
Hopefully
on
they
the-
didn't read it that fast. They weren't even looking at the screen.
So
They're
on
fine.
the left, to entice Lucy away, I
Mm-hmm.
chose Red Sonja #7 by Adam Hughes from 2006. And I just really liked the candlelight on the abs. I
yeah,
also kind of like that he's like kind of touching her shoulder and she's like, oh my God.
Just like, get away
Yeah,
Yeah, her
from
eyes are angled down. Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I love
looking at the hand like, oh.
like get off me! Somebody's about to get punched.
Jen yelled at me because I forward too much, and she yelled at me, Anthony.
No, I didn't. I
You did.
didn't
Yeah,
yell.
she was like, Laura, you're so stupid.
I did not. I've never said that.
Okay, Anthony's listening. She did, Aunt.
I'm on your side, Jen.
Anyways. All right, so let's go down the line. Jen, you can't pick because you already know. Sarah, left or right?
I'm going. Oh no, I like both of them. Can I just say
Yeah,
that? I like both
that's
of
fine.
them. But I would go with the right. I do love that. I don't know if it's that vintage look of it, about it, and like Lucy said, it's kind of the whole mystery. And she's drawn appropriately. She's drawn, she's not with huge
Yes.
boobies, and it's sexy yet subtle.
Mhm.
Britt chose also the right.
Oh, I would choose the right too. So we're all unanimous. Everybody
Yeah.
chose yours, Lucy. Let's see what the chat's saying. The chat is saying,
They're saying more.
yeah, they're mostly saying Houdini. All right, so let's take a look.
They're a little bit, yeah, half and
So
half.
you're looking at $7 for a very fine, but we don't have any other information or data for near mint, guys. So I'm guessing a near mint of a very fine is going for $7. What would you say? A near mint's 30, 40, somewhere in that range?
Here's the thing: is Titan comics are kind of tough to get, like working at a comic book store, I never knew this, but certain publishers come more damaged, even to like a retailer. And like Titan's one of them. Like it's just
IDW is one of them.
I own that book, the Minky Wood Houdini one. I own that one, and it's in good condition. But I just bought it because I just love that cover.
Well, the left side, guys, the Red Sonja, we're looking at $21 raw with a near mint going for $12. So I would say all in all, the Houdini in a near mint condition would be the winner. So if you happen to be digging around and you come across this one, do not let it go. Yeah, so we don't have any data for that. So 20 to 25, maybe. I mean, it depends because again, if you have the only near mint copy on eBay, you can kind of set your price.
Yeah.
40 to 50 near mint in good condition.
Hmm.
Yeah, I would say that would be around there, right around there.
Mhm.
All right, moving on. So next up, oh my gosh, we included that one.
Oh
Okay,
my
let's start with the left. What do we have on the left?
So this is the Battle of the Wonder Woman, but it's Sensational Comics featuring Wonder Woman number 4 from 2014 versus Gnort's Illustrated Swimsuit Edition by Pablo
Lobos?
I think it says Lobos, but
I
it's
think it is Lobos.
Lobos.
Yeah.
But it's a 1 in 25. It's a ratio. So which Wonder Woman do you guys like?
Okay, can I go first?
Yeah.
I will go with the one on the right because you can see that beautiful face, that arm, that muscly arm. Like I love that. I don't know, like it makes her look like a little Latina. I don't know if he made it like it like that, like to look like it. It just looks beautiful. I love it. The one on the left, like you can't really see her face as much. Her butt looks funny, and no ass.
There's a little bit of ass. There's a little bit of ass there.
You know, I don't know. But I'm gonna go with the right. Yeah.
Sarah?
Yeah, I'm definitely going with Lobos. He's been hitting it out of the park with these sexy swimsuit covers, and what Lucy said is to a T. I totally agree what she said.
He gets a lot of criticism, I think, because people feel like his style is too similar to Adam Hughes. But I can tell the difference between the two.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
there are.
Oh,
In
yes.
the same way that Carla Cohen and Lucio Perillo have similarities, I can see that they're influenced by each other, but I can still distinctively tell who is who. So I think people that are hating on Lobos for that,
No, I like
just
him.
unwarranted.
Yeah.
And if you've ever worked with him, first of all, he's a great guy. Him and Anthony were on the Hispanic panel in San Diego.
Oh,
Really good guy. Very meticulous with his work. I would go Lobos as well, just because I respect him as an artist. And I think this cover is amazing. And I remember when everybody was going ape shit over it. So let's take a look. So pricing, sensational or Sensation Wonder Woman going for $5 with a 9.8 at 107. The Lobos is at a 9.8 for 134, which seems like a steal because again, people were going crazy. I saw them selling these raw for about $70, $80. So if you can get a 9.8 for 134, it seems pretty good.
This came out last year.
Yeah.
August of 2023.
Wow.
Yeah, they had a bunch of different covers, but this is like the standout one. I feel like that everybody was trying to get.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the legs, the mesh, like you said, yeah. Like look at the feet, like the leg, it's so skinny. Look at it looks like the leg. Oh, you can't see my mouse. I'm like pointing at that. The one that it's bent, like it looks like it's part, like it's shorter, like it's weird. And the other one is like long and weird.
I can't
I do think
unsee
the
it now.
sun's done well though. I mean, the lighting like that's
yes,
hard to do.
And the clouds and all that in the
Mhm.
back. Beautiful. Yes. The reflection, the light on her hair. Yes. Yeah. But it's just that the legs, I can't.
All right, next up. Guys, we only have a few slides left. Oh my gosh.
Only
Jen,
2 slides
Oh,
left. This
that
one
Red
and the
Sonja,
next
I
one.
actually almost sent that to you as my original pick, but then I kind of, there was too many variations of it and I wasn't sure which one I wanted to pick. So I was like, Okay, I'll start. On the right-hand side is Red Light number 1. And again, I know you guys are to call me raunchy. I don't care. This is, I think it's so
Wait,
so
hold
well
on.
done.
I'm so sorry. Karen.
Karen!
Karen, hi.
Yo. Hi, Karen.
Hi, Karen.
You know, I didn't see her comment until somebody said, Adam said, Karen, how are you? Like, I was like, where? I missed it. Where is he? Oh my God, Karen. I'm so glad you're here. I hope you're doing well. We miss you in the chat. Okay, sorry. Continue.
Now, Karen, after saying that, now we're going to talk about an AI sex worker. So, red light, number 1 of 4. This is done by Jeff DeCall. And if any of you guys out there are, communicate with Long Story Short, Mr. Long Short on IG, I want you to ask him if he has this. I'm actually curious if he does. So Jeff DeCall is obviously his favorite artist. He's a favorite of mine as well. So the premise behind this is that an AI sex worker becomes self-aware. She's able to know what's happening to her. So it's a really, really erotic, interesting story, especially with the way that AI is moving today. I felt like this was a really relevant book. And it's so freaking sexy. I mean, it's so beautiful. The lighting. Can you guys tell? Lucy, you probably didn't notice. What's the shadow?
On where?
On the red light cover. What's the shadow?
A guy.
The guy in the back, the left?
Did you see it already? I thought you were like, oh, I didn't see that.
The guy? No. It looks like he's hanging.
Yeah, it's a guy hanging because she starts to fight back. But I think it's just gorgeous.
Yeah, it looks like he's hanging.
But
it kind of looks like he's stepping on the floor because of the line in the back. If the feet were a little more pointy,
he's hanging.
I will think that he's hanging, but they make me think that he was hanging because of the line. It looks like he's stepping and there's a shadow under his foot. I don't think so.
Yeah, I thought he was he is in front and the light is shining and that's where you're getting his shadow in front of her and she's looking at him that's why her neck is
that's
turned.
another too. Yes, you're right, Sarah. That's another thing because I could see the line. You see by his shoe, the left shoe, kind of like on the heel, they have a line. It looks like that's like the wall, like between the wall and the floor.
Well, yeah, because she's working in a brothel, so it's possible he's walking in. What, Jen?
Is red light like Westworld?
Very similar to West. Have you seen Westworld?
Ooh.
Yeah, I haven't finished it though.
Kind of the same concept, but you take out the Western aspect to it. It's more that futuristic field. But yeah, and this isn't the only Jeff DeCall cover. He did several, but this is just the one that I particularly liked. So that was my pick, red light on the right side. Now, the left side though, Jen, this is so good that you picked this. I thought about it.
Is Savage Tales #1 by Arthur Sadum again. It's the Virgin variant. It's from 2007. Britt said she could not pick between these two. She liked them both.
Yes, it's hard. I love that because I see the one on the left. Again, that's something that you can hang. You can put it in the frame. It looks beautiful as an art. I love that. She's like, yes, I'm done killing these bitches. Let this shit burn. I don't know. Like she just looks so sexy and beautiful. I love it. But then also the red is just like, yeah, she looks, even though she's ain't real, she looks fake. I mean, her butt, everything, it just looks fantastic. It's hard. It's hard to pick. I can't pick in this one. I can't. Sarah?
I'm going with the DeCall. Even though I do like the red Sonia, and again, she's a redhead, and I agree with Lucy. She's probably like, I'm done slaying these bitches. I'm just so done with it. But the DeCall is just so sexy. He just does women right and just draws them Catwoman. Oh, I love those covers. So yeah. I'm going with the right.
His Rogan Gambit cover was really well done too. It could have fit in this show as well. Like I think he has an edginess to him. So yeah, guys, you have to go hound Long Story Short for me and see if he has this cover. I'm guessing he does, but find out for me.
Thank you. Oh, so sweet.
Oh,
I also just read Nimesh's comment. Are you guys really talking about the shadow? The booty, though.
I know, right? We're all focused on the legs in the background. So he's either hanging or he's walking into the room. It's one of the two.
Yeah. Yes, Nimesh. Yes, you're right.
Nimesh is funny. All right, so let's take a look. So the red Sonia near mint, we're looking at $80, and the red light, $4.
Nice.
So the DeCall is still extremely, extremely affordable. However, I will say that the Sonia cover had different variations depending on the ratio. So you can get it for, if you got just the basic cover, you can get it for a little bit cheaper. Yeah. So yeah, that would be the winner on this one. Moving on.
So this is the last slide.
Dave Stevens. You brought in Dave Stevens. Okay.
So I know I said I really tried to make sure that we didn't redo, but it was really tough to not include these because we have covered Dave Stevens before and we've done Adam Hughes before.
Yeah.
So go back and rewatch those shows if you guys want to. But so this is Planet Comics #1 from 1988, Dave Stevens. And then on the right, it's Adam Hughes, the Dirty Pair run from the future, #1 from 2000. So you have a good chunk of time in between. And then, is it homage or homage?
Homage.
Homage. Somebody sent me something about this. It was Chad Cave, I think. It was talking about the pronunciation of homage. That people that say homage, it's more of like an American take on it. But since the word is French, it should be pronounced homage.
Homage, right? Homage.
Homage, like
That sounds
fromage.
Homage.
Homage.
Homage. How much? Now I feel like I'm saying how much? How much?
Just take the H off. Homage.
Homage.
These are both iconic, I feel like. And it has been homaged several times across several different titles. Some of them have been really well done. I don't, because people hate on homages sometimes, but if they're done right, they just hit for me. I'm a fan of them. This case is one of them. I think that the Dirty Pair is actually really well done. Sarah, which one would you go with?
Are you talking cover wise or are we talking money wise?
I'm talking if you got to pick one of them, let's just say as an investment. We'll go as an investment.
Oh, then I would go with Planet Comics all the way. That's such a classic Dan Stevens cover.
Same. I'm going with left. Yeah, I think a lot of people are saying left and then like left, right. Like it's just
it's hard.
Dave Stevens in the higher grade, I think, would be worth more. I'm actually kind of torn because I think the Dirty Pair goes for a nice chunk of change too. So I'm a little torn. I think I would go with the original, but let's take a look. Okay, so Planet Comics is going for near mint, $144. Seems like a steal to me. A 9.4 went for 288 slabs. The Dirty Pair went for $117. So there you go. They are comparable, with the 9.8 going for 264. But Dave Stevens still gets the win for his original piece. And the yellow is really hard to get in a high grade. It's usually all, you see these little white spine ticks all along them.
But if you look at the 9.4 versus 9.8, even the 9.4 is still higher. So if it was at 9.8, it'd be even.
You're right. I didn't notice that those are different grades. Good point. So the Planet Comics wins.
Yeah, for sure.
Essentially.
Yay.
Close though.
Very, very close. Closer than I thought it was going to be honest. All right. That was it for us tonight, guys. There are over 60 of you hanging with us. Hopefully you enjoyed the show. This is kind of what we do every week. So if you haven't subbed the channel, please do. We're here every Tuesday. And then we have multiple shows throughout the week to keep you entertained, including Cover Lovers. We have Long Story Short that goes live on Thursdays, all kinds of good stuff. So sub the channel. Make sure you check out both of our sponsors, Cover Price and Bird City Comics. Now, Jen, before we go, we have the giveaway from They Call Me Bruce. So it's both of the Perillo, Vampirella number 666. How do we want to give these away?
What was our picks?
Well, after the show, leave a comment down below, not during the show, after the show. Write down your favorite artist that you think does sexy covers women very well, or your favorite cover. Last time we only had 3 people. I almost want to just put those 3 people into the running just because they wrote it down. Wait, what happened?
Only 3 last time?
Yeah. Well, those are the 3 people who like you want unique gifts. Gordon and LWOP 710 are the 3 people who gave their picks, and we included them in the show. So maybe we will do a part 3 someday.
But either way, leave a comment with what Jed said, your favorite sexy artist or favorite cover. And then on Tuesday's show next week, we'll build a little wheel and one of you will get this set compliments of They Call Me Bruce from the chat. So yeah, just make sure you make a comment afterwards. And it helps us out, to be honest. It makes the show up higher on Google or whatever. So
no, not Rob, not rigged. They just get they're already kind of in it, unless you want to give another one.
Part 3. We could keep on going with these. I mean, like, there's so much to cover with these. And look what Jen was saying, though. A lot of our shows indirectly include really sexy
We've covered
covers.
so many iconic covers, like so many that like it was really tough to include ones that we haven't done before.
Yeah. And there's like it is tough to just pick 2, so that's why like we can keep going and
and going and going and going.
That's what she said.
All right, girls, any last words before I call it?
Thank you all for coming in and sharing all this sexy goodness. And I want to say thank you to all. I've seen a couple of new people in the chat, so I want to say thank you for coming in. Please again, like and subscribe and love and share our wonderful show with anybody who loves pop culture, loves comics, everything. So again, thank you, and we love you.
Well said. Sana Takeda, we didn't cover. We covered Marjorie Liu.
Okay. I
But Sana Takeda was kind of brought into that, but we could do Sana Takeda. Let's do 25 parts. You guys are crazy. Have a good night, you guys. We will see you next Tuesday.